Welcome to the regiment.
You're being deployed on an emergency basis. Belfast.
Listen, I don't want you worried about me, okay? I'll be fine, I promise you.
Soldiers missing. You left him behind.
Is he dead?
Mickey Rourke is a terrorist who killed for a cause he believed in. Now he wants out.
There'll be no more killing. One more makes no difference.
I said no!
Alan Bates is the man who wants him to kill one more time.
You've changed your mind.
Bob Hoskins is the priest who became a witness.
For God's sake, no. You are profaning the Holy Church to save your skin.
Who are you, Mr. Fallon? You hide yourself, don't you?
Hunted on all sides, he's protected by a vow of silence.
I want the priest. He's a witness.
Nobody touches the priest.
That's the baby Jesus. And if you ever need anything, you should pray to him.
Will you tell Jesus that we're hungry? Shut up.
When I look back on my childhood, I wonder how my brothers and I managed to survive it all.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost.
It was, of course, a miserable childhood.
This baby's sick and he needs a hot drink. Now, if you're too grand to pick coal off the road, I'm not.
Worse than the ordinary miserable childhood is the miserable Irish Catholic childhood.
Stop your clucking and get back to your seat.
The dole is 19 shillings and the rent is 6, and that leaves 13 shillings to feed and clothe 5 people.
Beggars can't be choosers, Mrs. McCourt.
No, times are hard, Angela.
Colin, Sonny, Larry. Didn't you and he used to be the best of friends?
We're still the best of friends.
No, you're not.
Who says we're not? Sit somewhere else. Now, if I've done something to you, just tell me what I've done to you.
When you didn't do anything to me. I just don't like you no more.
You liked me yesterday.
Why does he not want to be friends with you no more? What is he, 12?
What the hell's going on with you, me feckin' brother?
He's dull, Siobhan.
But he's always been done.
The other night, 2 hours you spent talking to me about the things you found in your little donkey shite that day.
Well, it wasn't me little donkey's shite, it was me pony's shite, which shows how much you were listening.
If you don't stop talking to me.
Was that our side that done all that?
There is no our side and their side in our street. Well, there didn't used to be anyway. We're living in a civil war. This is the time to make a new start.
My ma says if we went across the water, they wouldn't understand the way we talk.
Shouldn't be a problem. I've been married to your granny for 50 years. I've never understood a word you said. What do you want?
I want you and my granny to come too.
Bloody religion, that's a problem.
Then why are you sending us to church?
Because your granny'd kill me if it didn't.
We're not deaf back here.
How could I leave Belfast? Everybody likes them and everybody looks after them.
Belfast will still be here when you get back.
Will you?
I'm going nowhere you won't find me.
parades, processions, and marches will be banned until further notice.
Will you be careful tomorrow?
I'll be fine. It's only a march.
What if trouble starts?
There'll be no trouble. It's a peaceful march.
March against internment.
You've got to be very careful, all right? Right. If there's any trouble,
I don't think there's any doubt about that. There will be.
We're trying to have a peaceful march for civil rights.
We're going to have these guys. I want to see all of them in the bag.
The city shut down. No one's getting in, all right?
We're going to have to be tough today, Pat.
If the shooting starts, we're going to shoot back plenty of rounds.
We've got to march.
All right, here's what we've got. We're being bombed.
Feds are coming up with zeros. Looks like our boys are mystery men.
There's no mystery. His name's Ryan Garrity. According to the report, the guy can build bombs out of biscuit.
I've come here to create a new country for you called chaos, and a new government called anarchy. All for you.
I want you to stand and lift your glasses to our prisoners' wives.
Danny Flynn's out.
After 14 years in prison, Danny Flynn is coming home.
He's not one of us.
Why did you really come back here?
This is my home. So what are you going to do? I thought I'd try and get a few fights.
We're going to take the fighting off the streets and put it back where it belongs.
You broke my heart, Danny. Why didn't you ask me to wait?
How could I ask you to wait for me?
In a world where violence is a way of life,
On your way, boy.
the most dangerous thing you can do is fall in love.
I've lived in silence with your face for 14 years.
He's spreading dissent, Joe. Now you have Danny.
I was born in a small town near the Irish border. I was left in a basket on a certain doorstep.
You know, I saw her once, your real mother. It was in London.
What'd she look like?
The most beautiful girl in the town.
Not many people can take the tale of Patrick Kitten for Aiden.
Kitten.
After seeing Kitten.
You'll not bring my retreat into disrepute, you hear me?
But you don't know what's sold in London.
I'm looking for my mother, please, Eileen Bergen.
And what brings you to our great metropolis?
I'm looking for my mommy. Oh.
I'm away to America. My sister Rose arranged it.
I can't buy you a future. I can't buy you the kind of life you need.
But you'll come see me there one day.
Yes.
Passport, please. Step this way. Next, please.
Father Flood sponsored me. He found me a job.
They told you a date for the nylon sale yet, Eilish? Oh, dear God. I'll thank you to keep his name out of a conversation about nylons.
We need Irish girls in Brooklyn.
I wish that I could stop feeling that I want to be an Irish girl in Ireland.
I was glad to see you finally got some letters from home today.
I forgot to check.
They'll still be there after dinner.
Dear Eilish, it's hard for me to believe that you're reading this thousands of miles across the
What do you want to say to me? I'm here to listen to whatever you have to say.
I'm going to kill you, Father.
Certainly a startling opening line.
You think it was an idle threat?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You're not sure means it's possible.
Body of Christ. Bloody idiots can't even be bothered coming up with a reason for murder these days. Wake up in a foul mood and it's bang, bang, bang.
That's what I've always liked about you, Father. You're just a little too sharp for this parish.
Interesting man, your father. A good man, a fine man. Nobody around here has a bad word to say about him. Makes you wonder what he's hiding.
I'm going to kill you because you're innocent. I'll give you enough time to put your house in order. Sunday week, let's say.
Could I have a word? In private.
I hope we don't get locked in here. We'll have to make love to keep.
Hey, what's this?
What's what?
Have you got soul? If so, the world's hardest working band is looking for you. Contact Jay Rabbit.
I'm putting a band together.
Do you need a singer? Wise men say.
Well, what kind of music are we going to be playing, Jimmy? Soul. Soul? That's what you got to measure up to, lads. Well, like, maybe we're a little white.
You're being held hostage by the Irish Republican Army. Have you anything to say?
Nice to meet you, folks.
My pleasure, Jody.
You'll have minimum contact with that prisoner, because tomorrow we might have to shoot him.
I want you to do something for me. I want you to find her out, see if she's all right. What if I ran?
You won't run.
But if I did, you wouldn't shoot her brother in the back.
Johnny!
Listen, there's something I should tell you.
Aren't you?
I know. Shouldn't I go?
Yes.
You vanished quite effectively.
Well, it's not much, but it's dry and it's warm. How you fixed for work?
Start tomorrow.
Good.
Very decent of you to put me up like this.
Well, Rory, welcome to America.
So, don't you think it's lovely here?
You're from Belfast?
Aye.
He was welcomed into their family.
Mom said dinner's ready.
That's a lovely dress you have on there.
Are you married?
And trusted as a friend. But something in his past
Do you ever feel guilty about it?
has brought the danger home.
Hey! Get out! Get out!
You stay right where you are, man.
Two, three, four.
Well, there's the head, of course.
He never takes it off. You think it's weird? Would it help if I said my facial expressions out loud? Welcoming smile.
Delighted look. But what goes on inside the head, inside that head,
I find this inspiring.
is music.
Something is pressing something is!
Frank, people should know about you. You should be famous.
Flattered grin, followed by a bashful half smile.
Stop saying your facial expressions out loud. It's extremely annoying.
We've been offered a really important gig, South by Southwest, in Texas.
People are interested in us.
We could be big.
What game are you playing? Filling Frank's head with these ideas?
I can't hear you over the sound of the bubbles.
Someone needs to punch you in the face.
Here we go.
you know anything about art? Art? No. You?
No, I don't know anything about art, but I do know what I like. To steal.
This is the only Vermeer in private hands. It would probably fetch in excess of £20 million on the open market.
From acclaimed director John Bowman.
That's class, Gary.
Tell you what is class, though. The security system.
You're a clever fella, man.
I think I could get a job in the police.
The true story of a chancer.
What are you?
Loyalist. Are you a Republican, Cal?
Criminal.
Of a villain.
80 grand.
Good day at the races.
They think I know your wiles and your ways. And I do.
That looks about 80 grand.
A father.
People in our profession.
The victim's a John Doe.
John Doe, is he? We're investigating the murder and the trafficking of over $500 million worth of cocaine. The men involved in the trafficking are highly dangerous. And if... Yes, Sergeant.
I thought only black lads are drug dealers.
And Mexicans.
We're good to go.
I thought we might start by canvassing the neighborhood.
You lost me at we.
We. You and I.
It's my day off.
How you doing, man? You don't speak any English, huh?
Sure, Erin.
Man, these people out here...
It was a Gaelic-speaking region. Can I teach you that with Langley?
There's no such thing as political murder, political bombing, or political violence. There is only criminal murder, criminal bombing, and criminal violence. We will not compromise on this.
Are you all right, Bobby?
I'm grand, man.
Are they feeding you all right?
I'm starting to hunger.
Try and do some good before you find yourself here.
My girl, don't lie to me.
Finbar Murphy. I'll have something else for you in a week or so.
I've been thinking. Been a lifetime of poor choices I've made.
In the pines.
How many people have you killed altogether?
There's more to me than this. I'd like folks to see it.
Trying to find a friend.
It was a time of innocence.
No property, no law, just love.
What should we call you?
Call me Wales one.
Once upon a time, you dressed so fine. Do the bump of dime in your prime. Then you!
In the wake of the Guildford pub bombing deaths, the government has responded with emergency legislation and increased police powers of search and arrest.
Get him up! I have the right to speak to my son.
You are in trouble, Colin.
What are you charging me with?
The murders of 5 people.
You're out of your mind!
Who taught you how to make the bomb, Jerry?
I didn't do this. What are you trying to do to me?
than 10 years, there's been peace. Everyone to his own patch. I'm setting up the biggest deal in Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, the New London. This is personal. Who's got it in for me? I want the man who knows. Is there no decency in this disgusting world? One of these carcass dripping blood by midnight. Nobody goes home until I find out who done it.
I told them everything, Harold.
$25% of a quarter. That's a stupid question. I mean, 25% is a quarter. You can't have a quarter of a quarter.
You can. Can't you, Christy?
Do you know what I was going to call it?
What?
The reminiscences.
Ma, Christy picked up the chalk.
Da 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 da. I don't know you.
Who'd you write this song for?
She's gone.
She's dead?
No, she's not dead. She's gone.
My father used to play in the orchestra back at home.
You don't want to go for a walk or something, no?
This won't be like anything you've ever done before, little brother.
Target leaving the palace now.
Who's Daddy?
From the producer of The Hunt for Red October.
Get down!
Based on the best-selling novel, comes the summer's most explosive motion picture.
Buddy. So, you just waded on in like John Wayne.
I couldn't just stand there and watch him shoot those people. It was rage. Pure rage.
A reluctant soldier.
They were moving him to Albany Prison on the Isle of Wight when it happened.
They are unarmed. We know he's escaped.
They said that you had abandoned him as a baby.
I did not abandon my child. You'll be 50 today. Who is it?
Your wife tells me you think you're mildly depressed.
Well, I got the sack. I'm unemployed.
Yes, but it wasn't your fault, was it?
That's why I'm depressed.
This is Martin Sixsmith, used to be the BBC's man in Moscow, became a spin doctor for the government, and it all went a bit tits up.
I always say, you know, if you shovel shit for long enough, eventually you're going to get some on your shoes.
Yes, you got it on your head. How do you manage that?
I know this woman. She had a baby when she was a teenager, and she's kept it secret for 50 years.
And what you're talking about would be what they call a human interest story. And I don't do those.
Why not?
You think I should do a human interest story?
He's John Wayne in a picture you'll soon be cheering. It's the story of Sean Thornton, a right-intended man who came from America to forget his past in Innisfree. There he met a fiery red-headed lass, and the village marriage broker went to work.
That's a pretty bonnet you have on.
Bonnet? Don't you be talking to me about bonnets. After leaving mine stuck up there like a...
Easy now. Have the good manners not to hit the man until he's your husband and entitled to hit you back.
Then her bully of a brother, Red Will Danaher, refused to pay her rightful dowry.
There'll be no locks or bolts between us, Mary Kate, except those in your own mercenary little heart.
A story of love. Starring Robert Mitchum.
You'd never be unfaithful to me, would you?
And Sarah Miles as Ryan's daughter. Trevor Howard as Father Collins.
Are you happy?
No.
What more are you wanting now?
I don't know that either.
That's a lie.
It's not. How can I know? I don't even know what more there is.
Leo McKern as Thomas Ryan, the blustering pub keeper. Girls.
Kathleen. Hi, Dad.
Come on now, finish up your toast before it gets cold.
Don't make me go there. Please don't make me go there. Please don't make me. Mommy, please. No. Mommy, please. Listen to me. I'm not going in there. I am not. Sorry. Daddy!
I will live in the past.
I do solemnly swear that to the best of my ability, I will support and defend the government of the Irish Republic.
Did you see our position when you came over the crest of that hill? You did not? You were looking down at your shoes? There'd be clean shoes on your corpse.
Jimmy Hall was killed because he wouldn't say his name in English. Is that what you call a martyr, Teddy, is it?
So we should all buy a one-way ticket to London. Is that it, Damien?
You don't do anything stupid, Damien. Do you realize you've been telling me that since I was 12?
God preserve Ireland if ever your kind take control.
Well, you better start getting